What if I told you there was a secret weapon hidden amongst gangsters and bullets? A secret weapon that could transform you from a wallflower to someone who commands respect in any situation. Buckle up, because today, we're venturing into the world of the infamous Peaky Blinders, specifically their enigmatic leader, Tommy Shelby. This war veteran, gang boss, and shrewd businessman navigates a world of violence, deceit, and political machinations. Yet, amidst the chaos, he commands respect from both allies and enemies. How does he do it? It's not just about the razor blade sewn into his flat cap. Today, we're dissecting the subtle yet powerful tactics Tommy employs to project confidence and earn respect. 1. The art of chill, mastering the slow burn. Forget the jittery gangster stereotype. Picture Tommy. His movements are deliberate, measured. He doesn't rush, doesn't fidget. He exudes an air of control, a calmness that tells everyone around him, I'm in charge and I'm not easily rattled. Why is this so effective? It signals an internal confidence. It shows you're not intimidated by the situation, that you've got things under control. Think back to that scene where Tommy sits across from Alfie Solomons. The tension is thick in the air. Threats hang heavy between them. Yet, Tommy remains unfazed. He takes slow, deliberate sips from his drink, his gaze steady. This composure sends a clear message. He's not afraid, and he won't be bullied. Next time you find yourself in a high-pressure situation, take a deep breath and channel your inner Tommy. Slow down your movements, project an aura of calm. This doesn't mean appearing emotionless, but rather demonstrating that you have the composure to handle whatever comes your way. 2. The eye of the tiger, holding steady in the face of conflict. Eyes are windows to the soul, and Tommy understands that. He doesn't shy away from eye contact, even during tense negotiations or confrontations. He holds the gaze of others, unwavering and direct. This conveys a sense of presence, a refusal to be intimidated. It shows you're not backing down, that you're ready to face anything head-on. Remember when Grace Burgess first arrives at the Shelby pub? Tommy locks eyes with her across the crowded room. The message is clear. He's noticed her, and he's not intimidated by the fiery spirit she projects. This initial exchange, fueled by intense eye contact, sparks their captivating relationship. However, there's a fine line between confident eye contact and creepy staring. Don't become the guy making everyone in the room uncomfortable. Aim for 3 to 5 seconds of confident eye contact, then break the gaze momentarily. This shows both your confidence and your ability to de-escalate if needed. 3. The unflappable facade, keeping your cool under pressure. Remember that scene where Polly Gray confronts Tommy about his opium addiction? He sits there, unflinching, despite the accusations flying his way. He doesn't get defensive, doesn't lose his cool. Why? Because freaking out doesn't solve problems. It projects weakness. Now, we're not saying you have to be a stoic robot all the time. It's okay to show emotions sometimes, but when faced with a challenge, remember Tommy. Take a breath, stay composed, and address the situation with a clear head. This calmness will project quiet confidence and make you a more formidable opponent. Take a moment to consider how Tommy handles the escalating conflict with Billy Kimber. When Billy loses his temper and throws insults, Tommy remains calm, even cracks a slight smile. This composure throws Billy off balance, giving Tommy the upper hand in the negotiation. 4. Commanding the room, big gestures for big impact. Ever notice how Tommy expands his body language when he wants to grab attention? In a group setting, he doesn't shrink back or slouch. He uses open gestures, stands tall, and projects his voice. Think of him addressing the Shelby family, uniting them under his leadership. There's a physical presence, a way he fills the space around him. Recall the scene where Tommy rallies his troops to take down Luca Changretta. He doesn't huddle in a corner whispering instructions. He stands tall, his voice booming with conviction as he outlines the plan. This commanding presence inspires confidence and loyalty in his men. 5. Speak with conviction, words that carry weight. Tommy doesn't waffle. He doesn't use wishy-washy phrases like "I hope" or "I want to." When he speaks, his words are clear, concise, and carry the weight of conviction. Notice how he often utilizes future tense verbs like "I will" or "this will happen." This shows unwavering belief in himself and his plans. Think back to the tense conversation between Tommy and Michael where they discussed the future of the Shelby Company. Tommy doesn't stammer or hedge his bets. He lays out his vision with a firm tone, using statements like "the Shelby Company will become legitimate and we will build an empire." This unwavering belief in his vision inspires Michael and demonstrates his leadership qualities. This doesn't mean becoming a dictator who throws orders around, but it does mean being clear and concise in your communication. Avoid phrases that diminish your confidence. Instead, speak with a definite tone, using strong verbs and statements that convey a clear message. 6. Mastering the tone, the power of a downturn. We've all heard those annoying questions that sound suspiciously like statements. Can you do this? Delivered in a tone that suggests they already know the answer. Avoid that. When you speak, use a firm, downward inflection at the end of your sentences. This shows you mean business, that you're confident in what you're saying and you don't expect to be questioned. Remember how Tommy delivers his orders to Arthur. While he maintains a level of respect, his tone is firm and unwavering. He utilizes downward inflections when making pronouncements like "you will find a way" or "this will be done discreetly." This leaves no room for argument and reinforces his authority. Of course, there are times when you might want to soften your tone, but when you need to project confidence and command respect, a firm downward inflection can be a powerful tool. 7. The art of the pause. Silence can be your greatest weapon. Silence can be a powerful tool, and Tommy wields it like a master. Just like Tommy, use pauses strategically to build tension and draw people in. It makes them hang on your every word, eager to hear what you'll say next. Don't be afraid of those quiet moments. They add impact. Think back to the scene where Tommy confronts Luca Changretta about the assassination attempt. He doesn't bombard Luca with accusations. Instead, he allows silence to fill the room, letting the tension build. This silence forces Luca to squirm and ultimately confess. Mastering the art of the pause allows you to control the conversation and leave a lasting impression on your audience. Use pauses strategically to emphasize key points and draw people in. 8. The master of leverage. Understanding what makes people tick. Tommy doesn't need to yell. He understands the power of leverage. He knows what people fear and desire, and he uses that knowledge to his advantage. Now, we're not advocating blackmail here, but think about it. What motivates the people you interact with? Can you use that knowledge to create win-win situations? Take, for example, how Tommy deals with Inspector Campbell. He understands Campbell's desire for career advancement. By offering him a chance to take down a bigger villain, Tommy gains Campbell's cooperation. This ability to understand what motivates others allows Tommy to manipulate situations in his favor, all while maintaining a facade of respect. Remember, this point isn't about being manipulative for personal gain. It's about understanding what motivates those around you and using that knowledge to build mutually beneficial relationships. By incorporating these 8 tactics inspired by Tommy Shelby, you can cultivate a powerful presence, command respect, and navigate even the most challenging situations with confidence. Remember, it's not about becoming a ruthless gangster, but about developing a strong inner core, mastering communication techniques, and understanding the power of influence. Now you have the tools to unleash your inner Tommy Shelby and build a life filled with respect and success.